What is up, guys? It's me, Dusty Minister, back with a new video. It's been a while since I've done some videos myself, but since I've been gone, you guys have been showing a lot of love to my channel, and I'll just say thank you for that. But I'm going to now finally do something that I've been wanting to do for months, but I couldn't because I either didn't have the time or I didn't have the equipment. Speaking of equipment, I now have a new microphone. It's not great, but it's not as terrible as the microphone I had before, so that's at least an upgrade. And also I now have a new computer, which means that I can actually stream games and record games without having brutal FPS drops. This is very important because what I'm about to show you guys is actually extremely reliant on those two things, which is I'm going to solo cast. Now, I've been casting before. I've casted with Destar on his channel. That was a great co-casting, but co-casting is very different from solo casting, and I can tell you that right now. It is so different, and that means when you do solo casting, it's super nerve-wracking. I've been reaching out for some general advice from both Destar and even Mr. Landshark, who has also helped me a lot. And I hope that I can make these guys proud because, yeah, I owe them a lot because they have been helping me a lot, I would say. These tournament games that I'm about to show you guys are from a tournament called Burger Cup 21. Burger Cup 21 is hosted by a guy called Baltia Roshan. Shout out to this guy because he has his own YouTube channel, he has his own Discord channel, and he's hosting this tournament 2 to 3 times a year as far as I understand. And he's putting prize money into a prize pool for these tournaments, and as far as I understand, it's out of his own pocket. So shout out to this guy. He's single-handedly probably carrying the competitive scene of Dawn of War, Soulstorm. So yeah, shout out to this guy. I'm now gonna steal his content. I'm gonna steal Burger Cup 21, and I'm gonna cast every single game front to back. This is a crazy idea. I am not sure why I chose to do this, but I have been wanting to do this for a while. I downloaded all the games from this tournament for almost 5 months ago because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. The reason why I've been doing that is because I wanted to forget the spoilers of this tournament. And I think I've forgotten most of the games. However, it is impossible when you download all the games to not see who wins the whole thing or whatever. So it gets really tough, but I have actually forgotten most of the things. And I am even blending some of these tournaments into itself, and I'm not at this point sure who wins the tournament even. So I hope that I come off as authentic as possible when I cast this whole thing. I've also done some painting that I'm going to show you, that is going to show you guys where we are in the tournament, why we are here, what happened before, and so on and so forth, so you guys can follow along and understand what is going on in this tournament. Yeah, so I hope the whole thing comes together. You will see a crap ton of mistakes. You will see sound issues. You will see way too loud sounds and then too low sounds. You will see weird balances here and there. You will probably hear my voice crack. You will hear issues with my microphone. You will hear so many things. And I hope that it's going to come off as good as possible. Just know that I've been doing this for the first time. And someone like Mr. Landshark and Jacobs has even helped me out a little bit after this. So I even hope in the future that I can do better casting for you guys. But I hope you guys will enjoy it. This video is the first video out of 8. And I hope that you guys will follow along in this tournament together with me. And I hope that I can show this tournament some justice for you guys. So have a good one, guys. See you in the first game, and I'm gonna show you how the tournament format works. Okay, so what you see here is the winner's bracket. We got the round 1 here, and we got round 2.
this is how the initial stage of the Burger Cup 21 is looking like. So obviously this is round 1 and this is round 2, and you can see some of the players already got a pass. This is because there's 26 players, and in order for this tournament to make sense, some of these players got a pass. Now, as far as I can tell, it's completely random who got a pass and who didn't get a pass. But as you already can see, we got some super great players coming in here. And we are, in the first video, going to start with these 5 games here. I can already tell you that there's a bug happening with these 2 games right here. They simply don't show up when I put them in my playback folder. So I don't know why that is happening, but we are going to watch Allo versus Warden. The games are in best of 3, and the exception to this is the finals final. And the reason why I call it the finals final is because there's also a losers bracket. So any of these players who's losing will also go immediately down to a losers bracket. And in that losers bracket, we are talking best of 1s. So there's no best of 3s in the losers bracket except for the losers bracket final. I will keep you informed of what's going on in this tournament throughout the whole tournament in general. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy this, and yeah, let's start with Allo and Warden and see what happens. Alright, so we are into game 1. Now, on the top side, we got Einherjar? Whatever, this is Warden. I'll just say he's called Warden. And he opens 2 Bone Singers, 2 Guardians, and Fleet of Foot. This is standard opening because he's also building Aspect Portal and Plasma Generators. And he's probably going for Dark Reapers, which is happening most of the time. You don't go Rangers, so this makes sense. He's going the Aspect Stone. The reason why you don't go Rangers is because of stealth detection. I think in this matchup. By the Scarabs from Necrons, so going Dart Reapers, really good. Okay, so on the bottom side we got Allo, and yeah, okay, interesting. He got 4 Scarabs, yeah, 4 Scarabs. He's getting a Necron Warrior, and he's getting another Scarab after that. He built a generator and then instantly built a summoning core. Okay, interesting. Let's see what this Builder Scarab is going to do. Oh, it's getting too late. Why are you waiting, mate? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be too late. He's probably going to scout furthermore. Yeah, he's going to be too late for this one as well, I think. Okay, yep. Oh, he's going back in. Ooh, I don't know about this one, Allo. Warden is not controlling these units to kill the Scarab, but the Scarabs will be too late for this one as well. Yep, this squad is pretty dead. So, looking at the build order from Allo, he only has 4 generators. He got Necron Warriors and Necron Lord. I don't know why he needs this summoning core this early. It's because he wants Wraith. Well, it still doesn't make sense because he should get some plasma generators early. You could probably, like, instead of this being built right now, this could have been the summoning core. So I think the orders is a little too bad. The summoning core is usually after, well, earliest after 4 plasma generators, I think. I'm not a Necron main, but I'm pretty sure about that one. So Warden is capturing this outer points, these outer points. I think he'll go for the relic later. So this is really good. You can do this against Necrons if they don't capture their outer points. so you can get requisition and outmass the opponent. Oh, and he's already building a listening post, so the builders can't decap. Okay, so he's getting the Wraiths. This makes sense because they work against the Dark Reaper squad. Okay, so the Necron Lord is going in. He's can't tie them both up, so he's going to take a lot of damage here, I think. Warden is micromanaging correctly. So this Necron Lord is taking way too much damage, but here comes the Wraith. We'll see. It has no upgrades though, so it's not super amazing, I think. But now he got 2 melee units tying up these Dark Reaper squads. But here comes the Farseer from the Warden player. Let's look at his economy as well. He's got 104 to 10. This is really, really strong. And Might War is casted on Necron Lord, which is really, really powerful. And a decent Psychic Storm on these Necron Warriors as well. So this doesn't look good for Allo, I will say that. What's going on over here? Okay, we got a decap from Allo here. This is really, really good. Because them getting the relic on top of that would be extra painful for Necrons. Allo, he got plus 70 and 45 time bonus. And he is just spamming Wraiths. He'll need that. Because he needs to tie up these Dark Reapers. But I think this is not going to go in Allo's favor, to be honest. This looks very, very wacky for me. Okay. So he's getting the tie-ups, but even the Farseer can duel the Necron Lord at this point because he's so low. Warden got some plasma generators in here. He's got 3. So that means he's probably going for tier 2 very, very soon. Yeah, he's getting it right now. So Allo is basically losing his units right here. Over here, he's also lost this position completely. But Allo is going tier 2. Okay. The Wraiths are dead here. This Necron Warrior squad should just be leaving. I can also see he just lost his Necron Lord. This is basically suicide Allo. Yeah, teleport back. Good.
How can we help?
So Warden's got this critical location, this
What
critical...
would you have us do?
This critical location. Wow, I can't speak in this cast. And he's probably getting this right after. So he's capturing the whole map. He's got a sick economy. He's got 110 plus 40. And he's getting Howling Banshees. Okay, interesting. Allo is getting a turret. He should have gotten this turret way earlier than this. However, he's getting some flayed ones after he's got tier 2. He pretty much has... Oh, he pretty much has no army. Oh, he cancelled the global to get the greater summoning core instead. Okay. I think this is pretty much too late for Allo. He's getting the Wraith upgrade. This improves their movement speed, and it also reduces the range damage taken. So it's really, really good against Eldar specifically. But yeah. I think this game looks very, very one-sided, I'm not gonna lie.
6 minutes until taken hold victory.
This will happen in the early stages of this tournament. There will be some skill gaps here and there. But we're gonna cast every single game anyway, guys. This is what I promised you, and this is what I promised myself. So this is what I'm going to do. So Warden is taking a lot of damage here that he's not supposed to. And for some reason, he has a Dark Reaper that doesn't respond to his... Okay. Unlucky. This Dark Reaper wanted to die. Like, he just wanted to die. Sadly. So, Warden is getting Call of the War research upgrade for his race. This is basically the only reason why you get this. This is when you actually have Howling Banshees. We rarely see these units.
5 minutes until taken
And
hold victory.
I can already see he has the upgraded optics for Eldar. And he's getting the Falcon Great Tank. Okay, great. Yup. Now Eldar is coming in and trying to finish the game off. Allo is getting Inflate ones. I don't think these are very effective in this case. Getting Destroyers makes more sense, but I don't think the Destroyer will be able to deal with the Falcon at all. And these Howling Banshees will probably just tie it up. So yeah, this game is over, guys. I'm not gonna gaslight you into something else. This is very, very over. All the plasma generators are going down. Even the summoning core is going down.
4 minutes until taken hold victory.
You know, guys, you know me. I'm always very happy for people who really, really go to the last drop of blood and just never surrender. But I will say, Allo, my guy. At this point, we're just wasting time, aren't we? Okay, now the Flame ones are coming in here. Warden are basically just flying around, destroying the rest of the base. We have some Fire Dragons coming in soon. They'll help destroying the base earlier. Oh, they're going through the wall. Great. Yep. So the Destroyer is getting tied up by the Howling Banshee. The Destroyer is actually decent in melee.
3 minutes until
but
taken hold victory.
it's obviously not even close to what it can do in range. So yeah, not optimal to have it be melee. This Howling Banshee is basically just bashing the base right now. And yeah, this is over. Getting the Tomb Spider. I don't know what he's going to do with this. But he's really sticking to the absolute last breath. Okay, now he says GG. He realizes he's lost now. Okay. Well, okay, so this was extremely one-sided. I will make sure not to trash players whatsoever because I don't think it's fair. We are all at very, very different levels. But when I do this casting, I will always be a little bit honest because it's impossible not to be honest and address the elephant in the room. This was an extreme skill gap. But I also feel like Allo just really, really missed the mark when it came to like complete fundamentals about the game. For example, don't get the summoning core as the second building. That is really, really weird. At least get 3 or 4 generators at least. Getting it as your second building doesn't make sense because he even got a warrior squad as far as I saw, and then he got a Necron Lord before he started building Braves. So it doesn't make sense to have it that early. Also, he should have gotten a turret right here. Or around here. So this area wouldn't be so easy to capture for Eldar. What else? Maybe the decap over here could have been done better. I don't think he would have made it in time, but stopping in the middle of nowhere and then not getting over there. He was probably doing something else and then not thinking too much about, oh, I can actually decap this. Which is fair, but yeah, that was a little small mistake. Yeah, I do think Warden played really well. He micromanaged correctly. As soon as the Wraiths came in, he micromanaged really well. And I don't think he lost too many units. By the way, I don't think I know... I said... Sorry guys, this is my first cast. I don't think I said that this is Fata Morgha remastered. So, it's Fata Morgha, just more beautiful. And I think there's some few adjustments that has actually been made to this. Especially this area is way, like... It's way more beautiful than the original. Yeah, so... Let's get to the next game. I want to go through stats a little bit here, I think. Yeah, let's go through it. So, for the military score, Warden killed 50 and only lost 20. To be honest, I thought he lost a little bit less. But obviously, buildings raised, he destroyed the whole base, so... Yeah, whatever. He had a bigger army, everything makes sense here. But you see, especially the kill to lose situation or ratio or whatever it's called, it's massive gap. So yeah, that is bad, obviously. For Allo, Warden really killed it with the requisition. He really he captured the whole map, basically getting so much requisition. Obviously he's getting better than Allo, but this is pretty high numbers for a relatively short game on a map like Fata Morgha. Yeah, so he killed it with resources, obviously. But yeah, I think Allo, he can do better, but yeah, it's going to be rough for him in game 2 because I think there's a skill gap. But we're gonna watch it, guys. Alright, guys, so we got game 2 being played on Battle Marshes, a very different map, I would say. Way more terrain heavy. Got some heavy cover in here, which is not that good for Necrons. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Warden basically making the same opening. 2 Bone Singers, getting Aspect Portal and Plasma Generator. 2 Guardians and Fleet Foot. And he starts on the top side, obviously. Allo, a bit of a different, I would say, more standard build order. Allo went for 4 Scarabs, Necron Warrior, and the 5th Scarab right after. He is not building his generators fast though. Okay, he's getting a turret here. Okay, that makes decent sense. And the other one is probably going to scout, maybe decap. Okay, he's waiting in the shadows.
All who love life fear the rainbow.
Oh, this is real good by Allo, actually. Okay, now he's spotted. Yep, he's getting this decap, I think. This is really good if he gets it.
Our mission is successful.
Yeah, he does. Great, this is really good opening by Allo. This is really good early game. Okay, so 4 generators. He can get the summoning core after this, I think. Getting the first Necron Warrior squad. Nice. Oh, and he didn't finish... Oh, this is really good. So he didn't finish the turret. This is really good. You don't have to get the turret, finish it. You can just cancel it and get the whole value back. If you don't need to use it. So, looking at Warden, he secured the other points, and he's getting his listening post already, and he's getting his second Dark Reaper. squad. It's no big deal losing this it's not too big of a deal, but obviously it hurts because it delays the listening post builds for a while. But now he's getting this relic, it looks like, and he's slowly building up his army already. Also going over here with the other Guardian squad. Okay, so looks like Allo is getting his Necron Lord here. He's gonna lose this Scarab squad for sure. It should have been faster, I think, with the economy here, but okay. Okay, so he's defending this side. And he's scouting here with the Scarab squad to see what's going on over here. Meanwhile, the Necron warrior is dealing with these Dark Reapers. So it's pretty interesting that Warden is actually attacking on two sides, but I guess it makes sense when Necrons is a bit of a slow race. Okay, getting in here and trying to kill the Scarabs. Nice. So Allo holds on to his Scarabs here. He's getting a 6th generator, okay. So not going for the Wraiths here, early Wraiths. Okay, is the Necron Lord getting the... Oh, he's not getting the Dark Reapers there, sad. Warden haven't lost any units right now. You know that a player has a pretty good, or at least decent micromanagement when his units are not being killed. That's really good. Saves you a lot of resources and stuff, so that's good. He's getting the 7th generator here, Allo. I think that's very greedy. You should get a summoning core here, my guy. Did he finish this turret? It looks like it, at least. Okay, that's good. Still waiting here to get the decap. Okay, and Warden goes in and he is stunning the building. We really like Eldar in here. We really love Eldar. Now we got the engage. Casting in the Mind War. Necron Lord taking heavy damage here right now. And Allo didn't even get the decap over here, so that's not good. Ooh. Nice Psychic Storm here, or whatever it's called. Really good place. Yeah, this is a slaughter again, my guys. Necron Lord basically trying his best to get the Eldar out of his base, but he can't tie up two squads right here. Fascia placed a empowering buff on these Dark Reapers. I can't remember what it's called, but it really helps with the damage and accuracy for Dark Reapers. I'll make sure it's on the screen right now. And Allo, he is pretty much dead. Now he's getting the summoning call, but this is too late, my god. Okay, and he says GG as well. Yeah, he has no army. Oh, this is sad, my guy. Oh, Allo, this is sad. Bro, I swear, like, there was some good signs already, like getting the decap, getting a turret up, or at least the idea of a turret. Maybe it shouldn't be placed here, I'm not sure. But, like, the ideas that he had was good. But his build was just weird. I don't know if he's nervous going up against Warden, because Warden is a pretty good player, I think. And then he just makes mistakes like this, but getting... Like, first of all, getting economy that slow is a little questionable for me. But what was really questionable for me was not getting the summoning core, but kept spamming generators. I think you need Wraiths in this matchup. I'm not sure, but I would imagine you would need that. Or at least get the upgrade for the Necron warriors so they don't just die and get squashed early by this firepower by the Dark Reapers. Well, pretty easy best of 3 for Warden, I would say. Let's go to the next game. Alright, so we are into game 1 now. So, on the left side, I guess, let's just call it like that, we got Eldar, and it's Dance playing Eldar. He opens the same way as Warden did in the game against Allo. He goes standard, basically. He gets Aspect Portal and he gets a Generator, gets 2 Guardians and Fleet of Foot. On the right side, we got Mad Destar playing as Orks. And he's going all, okay. He's not going standard, so he's got 2 Slugger Boys and a Gretchen, which is very normal. And then he gets the Boys Hut, obviously, with a Shooter Boy squad. But what is not standard is getting a Wall Banner. So this indicates to me that he's going super aggro in this one. That's usually what happens when you get the Wall Banner here. And he's capturing this point specifically. Interesting. So, we'll see this game. They're playing on Quest Triumph. I love this map. This is a beautiful map. Massive map. There's a bunch of light cover here and there's not heavy cover. And it's relatively terrain heavy. Which will be very, very good for Orks. Because of the Storm Boys. And usually these kinds of maps are not necessarily bad for Eldar, but it's a little less good for Eldar. So this might actually be a slight favor towards Orks. We'll see. Mad Destar and Dance are 2 really good players. So
We are taking damage.
okay, we got a fight here now. And Destar, he secured this point right here. Tying up the Dark Reapers right now. Really good early game by Destar right now. If he secures these positions, he's Gucci. But he's also going super aggressive, so we'll see. He has to do this early game here right now. Really good. Is he getting the builder? Okay, nice. Okay, not lost a Slugger Boy yet, I think. Maybe he lost one over here. Yeah, he lost one over here. So, only one right now. So, looking really good for Destar right now, at least. Okay, and we got the Farseer. The Farseer is super mandatory in this one because she can mind wall the Big Mech. Okay, really good Psychic Storm right now on the Shooter Boys.
Our mission is successful.
Ooh. Nice grenade.
I sense the enemy.
Destar is really
They are
going in here.
closing in.
Looking at economy, 74-0 right now. Getting a bunch of listing posts, but he can't upgrade these ones because he went for the Wall Banner instead of Generator, so his economy can't improve too much. They keep fighting over here. Okay, interesting teleport. But you got this one, Destar. Hey, just keep reinforcing. This is the thing you can do when you get an early Wall Banner. You can just keep reinforcing. So we got the second Dark Reaper squad out right now for Dance. Shooter Boys are just going ham right now. Keep reinforcing. If we look at Eldar, their economy is very low. 68 to 10, which is not good for this time. For this point at all, and that means he can't afford to lose too many units compared to Orks, who can not just brain dead spam, but he can pretty much spam a lot of his reinforcements. He's got both squads on Overwatch, I think. No, only the Shooter Boys, but yeah. Ooh, is he getting the wipe, Dance? No, he's not getting the wipe. That would have been detrimental, I feel like, losing a whole Shooter Boy squad. Okay, so what's very important right now? Oh, he's losing all the Slugger Boys here. What's very important is what did Mad Destar do in this at this time? So he's getting the rest of the whole map. Eldar only has these 4 points right here. No upgrades, by the way, on the listening shrines. So Matt Destar's army is a little weak right now, but we'll see if Eldar needs to do a counterpunch right now. Matt Destar is upgrading this one, and he's hiding in the light cover, which is really good. 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. So Matt Destar is not losing too much right now. His Big Mech is really low, but so is the Farseer. Eldar's getting this point. Matt Destar needs to get away from here, I think. Okay, so he's got the Pylo guns here, and he's defending this area as well. Wow, this is really interesting by Destar. Getting out here. I'm working on something. And he's getting the big shooters right now. Eldar is trying to get down this listening post. Looking at economy right now for Orks, 110 to 10. Then for Eldar, still 68 to 10. This is so detrimental for Dance Dance. He's getting a generator. I think he should be upgrading some of these listening posts just to get some requisition. But we'll see. Okay, he's getting the Rangers now. Interesting.
We are under enemy fire.
Slugger Boys coming in now. And we have some big shooters on these Shooter Boys. And we have Storm Boys. Now Destar is trying to hit back. And he's down in this light cover, which is really good.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
The Big Mech can detect stealth, so the Rangers can't hide. Looks like they don't even have the upgrade anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yes.
Yeah, Dance Dance has to run here.
Hidden from my sight.
Oh. And the Storm Boys got saved. Really good by Destar not to just let them die. Is he getting this listening post?
Success.
Yeah, looks like he's getting it. He obviously denied this relic as well from Dance Dance. This is a bloodbath. This is an absolute bloodbath.
We gotta go!
The Star is going in again. He's not even waiting to reinforce his units too much, he's just going in. Dance Dance tried to go tier 2, but he's not getting it. Oh, Dance Dance, I feel really bad for this guy. I really feel bad for you, bro. So, Orks are basically just destroying the whole base right now, I think. But he goes for the units first. He wants to do the slaughter, he wants the blood.
We're back for another go! He's all gonna die!
So, the Star obviously lost the Big Mech, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Dance Dance tries to get this turret up, but he won't be able to. The Rangers are really good at dropping morale, and they actually deal decent damage, but they don't deal enough damage to stop this onslaught of Orks right here. Orks is still only on 1 generator, actually. He's just focusing on reinforcing these units. So you don't need power right now. And he's pretty sure that he can finish the game, which he just did. Dance Dance just chose to remove his units and delete them. Going out with a bang. This was amazing. amazing play by Destar. So he opened up the War Banner, which is usually a very, very risky play for Orks, because you can't upgrade your listing post early and get some good economy. But Matt Destar didn't care about that. He just took over the whole map. Yeah, Eldar only had this area right here to play with. And even this relic was denied pretty much the whole game by Orks. And Orks went in and did some early harass. That was really, really well played by Destar. The only place he upgraded was this one. So looks like he had a plan that he just wanted to take over the whole map. And then when he finally overextended a little bit, Eldar could counterattack. And yeah, he was able to recover fast enough to recover from the small counterattack that Eldar did. I don't know, honestly, what Eldar could have done different. Maybe try and capture some of your outer points faster. Maybe not go for 2 Guardians, because here you have 5 points. Over here, you have 5 strategic point and a relic. So there you can ask whether or not you should probably get 3 Guardians. So yeah, I am just surprised how Destar just went in, all in, face first. I'm gonna destroy this one, and he did. So let's see if he can repeat that second game. Dance is he's not an easy player to play against. So Destar being so dominant was actually a shock to me. So yeah, we'll see the next game. Actually, before we go for that game, let me just go through the stats. So Matt Destar actually lost more units than he killed. This makes sense though, because Orks usually throw some bodies just into the fight, especially the way Matt Destar at least played. He just kept reinforcing his units, and they went face first, and Dance has to kite and fight and kite and fight and kite and fight. So this is a normal stat line, but Matt Destar can do that because of this stat. You can see the requisition difference right here. He obviously spent more, but he also had more. And yeah, it's really detrimental for Dance that he couldn't capture the map, and Matt Destar just got all this resource. So obviously this is why he can afford to get away with losing that many units. Yeah, we'll get to the next game. And I hope Dance can beat just back so we can get a 3 game in this one. All right, so now we are at game 2. Matt Destar is going 2 Slugger Boys, and he's going for Aggression Squad, and he's doing the generator. So this is a standard build order. Thank God Matt Destar doesn't do some crazy stuff again. Yeah. And on the bottom side, we got Dance. He is going for 2 Guardians, which makes more sense on this map. This map is Fata Morga remastered. And he's obviously going Aspect Portal, Plasma Generator, and he's going for Dark Reapers.
We will fulfill our duty.
And Fleet of Foot, obviously. So this map, my money is more on Dance. Because this map is pretty good for Eldar. It's good for Orks as well, but I think it's even better for Eldar. Orks can't play around with too many points, and the points are very close to Eldar's base, which means Orks have to travel this whole way before they can just go in and take the points, I think. But we'll see here. Looks like Dance tried to capture his outer points. which makes sense because
mission is
Orks could go in here and just decap them instantly. So it's really good that he secures these points before, yeah, you can already see, before this Slugger Boy squad comes in now. Dance is capturing his whole map very comfortably. He's getting the big mech now, after he's already gotten the shooter boys. So this is the standard build order.
Danger has found us.
What are the Slugger Boys going to do now?
We are taking damage. Our mission is successful.
These Slugger Boys are probably just running in here to probably just scout and not run into the Dark Reapers and die, so buying some time so the Dark Reapers can't be in his base. Although there's already some harassment going on here. I don't think the decap would be smart here. The Guardian squad will just be dying, so... See? Big Meg is out. What's going on at a critical location? Nothing yet. Slugger Boys are harassing over here. Okay, interesting. Looking at economy, 80 to 10. And getting a war banner now. He upgraded this LP. Meanwhile, it's 68 to 10 again for Dance. But I think he can improve his economy. He's already getting the listing shrine upgrade here, so that's pretty good. And he's getting his relic, so that's really good. Eldar has very expensive units. For good reasons, they're really powerful, their units. But it means you need some requisition and some power to survive the early game. Got a generator here now for Destar, so he got 2 generators and he's getting a second war banner right now. So he's more teching here. He's getting a 4th war banner right now. Oh, sorry, a 3rd one. Probably going Pylo guns very soon.
Jobs are good and what is it? Green is best.
Got this critical location.
Which way?
Okay, so we're getting the 4th war banner. This one will take him to tier 2 basically. So this is a tier 2 rush from Mad Destar. I think we're gonna see some war trucks then, because they will be very good against these Dark Reapers right here.
If we leg it, we can find another day.
So Dance is attacking this side right now, and he can do this because the Dark Reapers have way longer, or not way longer, but they have longer range than pretty much every single listing post. So, but the Gretchens are coming in and repairing, and we have an engagement. And Mad Destar is already getting the mech shop. Where is... Okay, but Dance is actually getting tier 2 right now, so that's at least pretty good. He also got the minefield here, probably afraid of some Storm Boys jumping in here. Getting the support platform, so he's really trying to secure this area. Meanwhile, he's trying to attack this area. But the big mech shop is coming in now. So... when Eldar is hitting tier 2, Orks have already been for a while tier 2.5. So, very well behind in tech and economy as well. So, this looks really good for Destar as long as he doesn't lose too much in this position. Mad Destar really tries to save this. Yeah, he's getting war trucks. We're seeing... Okay, he's not losing the listening post. Nice defense by Destar.
We have secured the area.
I call him Destar. I hope that's the real name. Destar, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name 24/7, but we'll see. Now he's got the war truck. And this is very powerful because Dance have no anti-vehicle. This is going to hurt him a lot. Eldar is trying to take over the map. He already has 2 critical locations by now.
We have mastered the art of
He needs to respond. Okay, so he's getting the D-cannon. Yes, that is the name. I'm sorry, it is D-cannon. But yeah, he's getting the D-cannons, which will be very, very good against this vehicle. Look at the damage. Huge damage. Ooh. Matt Destar is probably taking too much hit here. But the Guardians are melting towards against these war trucks.
6 minutes until taken
Matt
hold
Destar have
victory.
no pilot guns, by the way. Oh, sorry, he has pilot guns. My bad. So at least he got that one.
flames
He's
of the
so ahead in
ancestors are
tech,
yours
and
to
he's
command.
got 104 to 40 in economy. No,
They
sorry,
shouldn't us.
that was Eldar. Matt Destar, he has 98 to 40.
We're back for another go.
Okay, we have a decap in here. Really good by Orks, but Eldar now got the fire dragons, which is mandatory in this case because the war trucks are really a problem when you don't have anti-vehicle.
Look at the size of their guns. We can't win.
Okay, so he's taking back this point. Okay, so Eldar is now 92, 95 because he just got the global, which is really good. He's 112 to 40. Okay,
5
great. And
minutes
he's getting the
until
support
taking
platform. He's
hold
also
victory.
getting reinforced armor. This is really good for his units. By the way, this upgrade is really, really powerful in
are
terms of
under enemy
stats,
fire.
as far as I remember. And it's really good because then these Guardians won't die that easily, and the same goes with Dark Reapers and Fire Dragons. But the Star is now coming in here, but he's taking a bunch of damage because of the minefield. Dark Reapers are coming in now, really doing some damage. The reinforced armor now is coming into play. Ooh, and the Knob squads are really, really getting rigged here. Yeah, Matt Destar is really using the power of these war trucks right now. Okay, so now we got a Harlequin from Dance Dance.
Taken hold victory.
This is such a powerful unit, really good against melee units like Knob Squad, or just units, infantry in general. Really, really powerful unit. It has commander armor as well, so it's relatively tanky actually. Fire Dragons are trying to take out the war trucks, but they're getting tied up by this Knob Squad. Really well played by Destar.
Enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your world.
Okay,
Send the ancestors defeat.
Fire Dragons are doing their best, man, but I don't think they can handle it.
We are shaped by fate, just
Oh my god. The Gretchen squad was repairing this war truck this whole time. Okay, so we have the Falcon. I don't think this is enough though. Harlequin is doing his work, but it's now done. It's now dead. This war truck won't
3
go down
minutes
as of
until
now.
taken hold victory.
Okay, we're getting another Fire Dragon, and we're getting a Harlequin as well.
Flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
We are ready to
Losing all of this is really, really bad for Dance Dance. I know he got the taken hold,
Incoming
but
enemy
he's gonna
fire.
lose that very soon, so that doesn't matter too much. His economy has been damaged very, very, very much.
They shooting us.
Now he's attacking this side,
Up yours.
and he's actually getting the listening post. Okay, great. Good counterattack. He understands that he can't beat this army, so he just goes over here. It's really good, actually. Meanwhile,
She's better than
the
small.
knobs are getting handled by the Harlequin. Really good.
2 minutes until taken hold victory.
Yeah, I think Knob Squad are not gonna get wiped, but a lot of them are being lost here.
We're under attack.
Okay,
Right, fixed a few things whilst we were getting here. Probably didn't embrace nothing in return to tech.
Meanwhile, the fire dragons are getting beat up here.
Boss, who is getting shot up? Big.
The Harlequin is hunting the Nob Squad, okay.
This better be good.
Okay, Dance Dance is trying to retake his position down here. Try to rebuild his economy. What's very important right now is where is Matt Destar right now? Where is he? In terms of tech, he's still at tier 2, spamming these war trucks.
We're under attack!
I'm a little worried for Matt Destar, I'm not gonna lie, because even though he has a good economy,
We've got to go.
he's really not ahead in tech at all. His army is getting less and less frightening at this point. Okay, Dance Dance is going in there with the fire dragons, jumping in with the falcon. The Harlequin sadly died a little bit. It met a war truck on its path. Oh, wow! So this got repaired. Oh, the fire dragons didn't finish it off. Now he needs to get out, Dance Dance. Oh, nice teleport, I think.
I'm working on something.
Yeah, losing 2 dragons actually.
What is it?
Okay, this is really well played by Dance Dance. He's distracting the star for real. Oh, is he getting the wall banner? Come on, brother, you can do it. No! Please finish it. Please finish it. Bro, you need to finish it. Oh, Dance Dance. Come on, bro. Oh, he's losing too much here. Meanwhile, the star is attacking this side. There's only one Harlequin in its path for the Orks.
No one's bigger or meaner than us.
Dance Dance is really trying to get this war truck, but I don't think he'll get it. He should remove the fleet of foot here, but he haven't removed it yet. He could have destroyed that war truck if he removed the fleet of foot. Ooh. Is he retaking this position? Not yet, but soon. Okay, so he gets the listing post at least. Will he get the banner? I don't think so. This is a base race. I love it. Looks like Destar is winning it, but I love the idea of the counterattacks by Dance here.
Boss, who is getting shot up?
Okay.
Yeah.
Still war truck spams from Matt Destar. He's not even close. Okay, now he's getting another war banner.
Time for foot slogging,
So
boys.
when you get 75 population, you are basically able to go tier 3. So the Harlequin is probably dead here. The Nob Squad tying up the fire dragons here. Really good. Really well played by Matt Destar. This game looks like it's over, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's over, but these Falcons are not gonna do much against these war trucks. Sadly. Matt Destar is now at 75, so he can actually go tier 3. But he's not doing it right now. But at least he got the option. So in case, for whatever random reason this goes wrong, for example a kiss, which wasn't enough, but if this for some random reason goes wrong for him, he can actually follow back on the fact that he's even ahead in tech as well, so. Well, this one is over. There's no way that Danstans can get back, I think.
Hold on to the pin. Throw the other part.
His base is completely crumbled. Destar is really playing well here, though. He handled a lot of bad situations actually for him, and the counterattacks that Danstans was doing was really great. But yeah, Destar handled it well, and the war truck spam, early war trucks was really, really, really important. Really helpful. I think Danstans will quit this game very, very soon. Okay, great. Yeah. He's out. Oh! Remove the support problem. Yeah. Okay, so that was the second game. This means that Destar is moving on, obviously. Really, really well played by both players, actually. So, even though Matt Destar got a really, really big upper hand, I think, by the war trucks, and there wasn't really anti-vehicle from Danstans because he was behind the tech. Even though that happened, as soon as Danstans got Falcons and Fire Dragons, he made a really good amounts of plays where he jumped around and destroyed some war trucks here and there with the Falcons. And then when he got over here, he made some micro mistakes, I feel like, where he could have probably removed the whole thing and not have so many units of his just get wiped. And there, if that happened, I think Danstans could actually have had like a small chance. But he played well, Danstans. I actually felt like he really put up a fight. I don't think I introduced these players, but good enough. But Matt Destar is top 3 orcs right now. Like he must be, in terms of skill, top 3 orc players right now on the server. So really respect to this player. You don't just win against Destar whatsoever. He's a hard player to deal with. So really well by Danstans. I like the fact that he put up a fight. Now let's get back to the next game. Alright, so for this game we got Pyroman 007 playing as Space Marines in the top side. He is opening up Scout Marine squads, 4 scouts, and then he opens up with Chapel Barracks. I expect him to get a Servitor right after these 4 scouts. On the bottom side, we have Necrons. He opens up 5 Scarabs and gets some Necron warriors right after. And yeah, he's building his usual plasma generators, although he's getting a turret. Okay, interesting. So when he builds this turret, he's definitely going to cover this area right here, which would be normal for Space Marines to try and see if they can capture it. They're playing on Fata Morgana Remastered, pretty much the go-to map for pretty much every single Dawn of War game. If you don't know what map to play and what would be the most balanced for every single matchup, I think Fata Morgana is probably your shout. Okay, so let's see here if Forgotten is going to decap this one. Okay. Oh, nice, he reinforced. He's probably going to lose this one, but he decapped this, so I'm not sure. This is probably a net neutral, maybe a slight favor towards Necrons. He's a bit behind in economy, but that's okay, because he didn't go full on economy, and especially 4 scouts can be very, very dangerous to play against if they get into your base and just kill some Builder Scarabs. So getting this turret and some Necron warriors after the 5 Scarabs is a very viable option, I would say, for Necrons to go about it. against Space Marines. Pyroman is idling with these Scout Marines. I don't know. He should probably get down here. He is already doing that, so that's great. But he got Force Commander. So when you go 4 Scouts, by the way, you pretty much always get Force Commander first. I'll probably make a build order guide for Space Marines to show you why that is. But Force Commander opening. Scouts are trying to get in here and kill these Scarabs here. They probably won't make it in time. Now they definitely won't make it in time. Meanwhile, Forgotten is building his economy pretty fast up now. It's pretty good. Does Pyro have... No, he doesn't have a Space Marine squad yet. His economy is 56 to 0. This is really... Yeah. His economy is even slower, and he's also floating a little bit here. Now he's getting a Space Marine squad without building this one. I don't know about this one. Yeah, but we'll see. 62 to 0 right now. 3.5 minutes in. I'm not sure about that one. Especially not when you have 4 scouts and you're just capturing the whole map. Now, Force Commander is doing some pretty good damage here. Just make sure that you don't lose too much. And don't get in range of this turret.
Area secured.
Well, he is. But he's killing some Necron warriors, so that's pretty good. Maybe he get the wipe here. That would be bad if Forgotten doesn't... Okay, good. Now in comes the Necron Lord.
Scouts awaiting orders.
We have the relic over here now. It was about to be probably decapped by Forgotten here. Would have been really bad. Some scouts coming in here. I don't think they'll do anything. Nice beam here. Probably killing some scouts. Now he's getting the relic. And in comes a Space Marine squad. That's pretty good.
Praise the Emperor. Taking heavy fire.
Scarabs are waiting in Forgotten space. They can build a turret here, to be honest. I don't think he'll be able to hold this position, but looks like he's trying.
At your command.
Force Commander is... Oh, you need to run here, mate. Force Commander is actually really good against the Necron Lord specifically, due to the stun and just having better combat stats. But he's so low at this point that he probably can't handle this Necron Lord. So, yeah, he lost this position. And now he's getting a generator. Yeah, he's losing a bit too much here and there. But here comes another Space Marine squad, and he got the plasma generator. I think he should get another plasma generator soon. He is reinforcing a lot right now. He doesn't have that much requisition. Looking at Necron side, they got, wow, so they are approaching plus 90. So they got plus 80 right now. He has 7 generators, and he already got the summoning core. I don't think he has the upgrades right now. Usually they're more greeny, lighty thingy when the Necron warriors have the upgrades. So I don't think he has the upgrade though. But his economy is... It's not mind-blowing, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good at this point, and he's getting some flayed ones. Also getting the fortified obelisk here. Yeah, Space Marines have to run here. Does he have the critical locations though? He does. Okay, so that's at least good, that he at least has some sort of like map control over Necrons.
Until take and hold victory.
Okay, got the take and hold victory for Space Marines. I'm surprised these Scarabs didn't do anything in this base. Okay, they actually did. Sorry, I spoke too soon. But they're gonna definitely try and kill this, destroy this this plasma generator, and they will succeed because the scouts are not really doing anything, and also this plasma generator should have probably been stayed here under the listing post. The Space Marines are coming back, but it's too late. Okay, so Space Marines is getting snipers. Snipers are pretty good against Necrons Warrior. But as far as I know, they are really bad against the Flayed ones. So I'm not sure if I would go for snipers in this case. I would probably just go for tier 2 as fast as possible. Try and see if I can at least like do something tier 2, because tier 1 will probably be a nightmare. Yeah, Space Marines needs to hold on here. He has the plasma pistol upgrade soon. Will be good for the Force Commander and the Sergeants later on when we get to tier 2. He's a bit late with tier 2, not gonna lie. A bit. It's not horrible whatsoever, but maybe a bit late. Okay, so the Flayed one's really, really tanky. Great armor type. I think they have heavy armor, heavy infantry high or medium, I can't remember, but they're pretty tanky. You just see a whole squad here, they just take the firepower of 3, well, one of them is getting tied up, but a lot of Space Marines, let's just say it like that. Meanwhile, these Necron Warriors are just destroying the base. Necron Lord getting in here, he's taking a lot of damage, but he has this, he has a lot of damage. I can't remember this artifact that he has here. I'm pretty sure it's an artifact when you get these green lightning. Yeah. And doing some damage with the lightning wasn't actually that ridiculous, but he did something, definitely. And yeah, Space Marines lost this position. Really well played by Forgotten, I will say that, for sure. Really good early game for him, I would say. Meanwhile, the scouts are actually doing some... they are in really good position. They can get over here now. They're probably doing it now. Yeah. And then they can snipe these guys. Focus the Necron Warriors. Good. Really good. Forgotten needs to be careful that the Necron Lord doesn't get completely wrecked. He has this phase shift though, so that's pretty good.
Taking heavy fire.
Now, even though Pyroman is actually tier 2, his economy is so horrible that he can't even sustain it. He could probably get the global. Doesn't look like he has the global. He has so much power resource right now. He went 4 plasma generators. Yeah, he's losing this position as well. And scouts are idling over here. Really not looking good for Pyroman, I will say that. In my opinion, this matchup is favored towards Space Marines. I know some people will disagree with me, but I think it's slightly, sometimes very favored towards Space Marines. I think Astro Hero, the legend himself, said that this matchup is very favored towards Space Marines. So I'll take pro players' word for it, but even the pro players will disagree, I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, so now the Space Marines are getting missile launchers, okay? He's probably expecting like, okay, Tomb Spiders and maybe Destroyers as well. Tomb Spiders are pretty good here, I think. There's some bodies here and there. This unit obviously will take up the bodies and then reproduce them. So, Tomb Spider is pretty good. Definitely. In the mid to late game, Tomb Spiders can do some nasty stuff. And to be honest, like, on its own, this unit is really, really strong in both melee and ranged when they get the upgrade of Particle Protector. I think this beam is actually... this beam... I've actually heard that this beam does a lot of damage. A crap ton of it, I should say. Then getting the Necron Warrior upgrade 2. So now the Necron Warrior is also pretty nasty. Let's see if Pyro... Oh my god. He's losing this position as well. The Rift is coming in here, decapping, and then going into its phase shift thing. So you can't really destroy it. Assault Marines, okay. I'm not sure about these Assault Marines. I would probably get a Sacred Artifact and pray to God I can get Grey Knights. I need some really strong units right now if I'm Space Marines. Okay. The Tomb Spider, as you can see, picking up some bodies here. Forgotten is putting up a lot of pressure. Pyro literally can't take this position. He can't even take this position, in fact. And he is so behind in Requisition. He should have gotten the global years ago. Okay, he's getting it here. Because he had a lot of power for a long time. Okay, so the Tomb Spider built Immortals. This is really good. Because they can obviously do a lot of building damage. So while this army is fighting his army, they are actually flanking over here. That's good. I really like the way Forgotten is playing this game. Okay, so the Destroyer is coming in. That's why we got the rocket launchers. And he also killed the Tomb Spider, so the rocket launchers aren't completely useless at all, in fact. He has some plasma guns. They are very effective against flayed ones. But they... I will say I think the heavy bolter is a little more efficient. But yeah. At least it makes sense what Pyro is doing here. He's not kiting that much, I feel like, here. He's taking a lot of damage. Going melee against these flayed ones, it's pretty much just... There's no way you can win that. Yeah. And now this group of Space Marine squads is getting... Yeah. Oh. Okay, so really well played by Forgotten. Let's talk about the good things. Forgotten, he built... he didn't build that many generators right as the game started. He chose to have one go over here and try and decap and do some noise here and there. And he actually decapped this. And then he got this turret up here. Really, really good. Because that means that Space Marines can't take this point. Which is really, really important. Because how Space Marines usually play, and especially if they get 4 scouts, that is not completely uncommon against Necrons. They'll just try and take over the whole map, including some of Necrons' points. These two are very, very normal for Space Marines to take, and if they can't take that, they'll probably try and take this. And here he just put some Necron Warriors instead. So really, really good by Forgotten, I felt like. And as soon as he set up his whole defense, it looked like he just went full on plasma generators. Got the summoning core, and then immediately got some upgrades and flayed ones. So he played fundamentally the game really well. I felt like he... Well, obviously I didn't see everything in terms of economy, but it didn't look like he was floating a lot. So he was efficient with his resources. And obviously getting tier 2, and as soon as you get the greater summoning core, it just pretty much was over. And getting a bunch of upgrades for these Necron Warriors. Pyroman. Let's talk about his situation. So first of all, if you get 4 scouts, I feel like you have to be very offensive. So you get the outer points here, and then you go into Necron's base, or maybe even, I'm not personally a fan of that, but I'm not a pro player, so like, how would I know? but maybe even just go into Necron's base and just do some noise. Now, that would be hard because of the turrets. He would definitely realize that. But then at least get the relic. Try and get some critical locations, annoy a little bit here on the side. Just instantly, maybe over here, just attack Necrons as fast as possible. But you can definitely get the outer points here. He was idling here and there with some of his scouts. I felt like he got a Space Marine squad before he had all his points. I don't know if I liked that direction. His economy was at some point horrible. And when it was horrible, he should have gotten the global because he had so much power. Also, when he was under attack, he went for, after he lost his first plasma generator, maybe not go 2 extra plasma generators. Now you have so much power, you need army right now, you need requisition right now. So I think there was some economy problems. But yeah, whatever, like Pyro, I can see him bounce back in this one. I really hope he bounces back, otherwise we will just have 2-0s every single best of 3. But I see some potential for Pyro to actually win this one. This matchup is relatively favored towards Space Marines, as I've already said. So I think Pyro can bounce back. And as far as I understand, at this point, he can actually get the... He can actually decide the next map. So let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, let's go to game 2. Alright, so game 2 is on Deadly Fun Archaeology. I guess Pyro chose this map. This is a new map, amazing map by the way. It's custom made. So it's not Relic who made this. And just look at this, guys. It's absolutely adorable. It has 9 points, like out of reaches, which is really cool because it means that you probably have to fight for this point. It's usually that point, I think. I don't play this map often, but it's usually that. Okay, so Forgotten is taking this point. Okay, it's going to be interesting. On the left side, sorry, Forgotten starts on the left side, and he goes 3 Scarabs, Necron Warrior. Okay, and then he gets 2 Scarabs, and then Necron Warrior again. He gets his first generator at this point. Pyro. He looks like he has the same build as last time. Went 2 scouts here, another scout and another scout. So this is pretty good actually. Getting the rush in with the 2 scouts, I think it's pretty good. One thing that I didn't talk about this map is that there are some negative cover and heavy cover here and there, but I actually think the heavy cover is a little bit better than the negative cover. As far as I understand, it's only down here. So it's not out of reaches, but it's not like a fun map for Necrons, I think.
Defending objective.
So this is really good by Pyro. I'm usually not a fan of like fully reinforced scouts all in on Necron, but for what he does right here, it's really good. Forgotten tried to build a turret over here, but he's probably lost his Builder Scarab again. So Pyro is a little bit behind in... He only has 1 Servitor. That makes no sense to me. That's probably because... What is he doing? You need to finish this, mate. Well, you go 4 scouts and then a builder right after. So you have 2 Servitors. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that because it's gonna tilt me 24/7.
Position secure.
Oh my god, he doesn't finish this. I don't know why he didn't realize this, but yeah, whatever. So now he's getting the 2nd Servitor. Forgotten. Building up his economy. I think the reason why he starts with building 2 Scarabs and then Necron Warriors, sorry, is because he needs some early defense, because he have a feeling that Space Marines will rush him. And well, they kind of did, so it makes sense. Right now, Space Marines is taking over the whole map. That's pretty good. They do it way too slow, in my opinion. Yeah, he doesn't realize he's taking this point. It's, his economy would have been a little bit better.
Area secured.
But in terms of map pressure, he's doing a lot here. Forgotten is building a turret here. Don't know if he'll succeed with that.
At your command.
Okay, Force Commander is going in melee. Really good in this case. So he doesn't lose too many scouts. Oh, Forgotten, this is... Oh, this is not good. Forgotten, again, is just building generators, but I think this is a little bit too greedy. Instead of building turrets over here, probably just have one in your base. Pyro is putting a lot of pressure right here. We're getting the Necron warriors, but I don't know. Now we're getting the Space Marine squad in as well. Okay, so Forgotten is under a lot of pressure here.
Area secured.
He has the Gauss turret here though.
Marine squad deployed. Taking heavy fire. Taking damage.
The Emperor protects.
So the Necron warriors are definitely not surviving this. Yeah, he's building his Ghost turret, but I think it's a bit too late, to be honest. Oh, this looks really bad for Necrons, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna have a huge beam here, I think. He just upgraded this obelisk. Okay. Yeah, the turret gets denied. We get another Space Marine squad in. He still haven't realized this isn't finished.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Okay, Pyroman is definitely putting on some pressure here. I don't think, like, I'm gonna be real, I don't think Forgotten will survive this.
6 minutes until control area victory.
Yeah. Yeah, this is over. Necron Lord getting stunned here. Absolutely getting destroyed. Yeah, I think... Yeah, so... Space Marines was pretty good at getting the whole map. Making sure that he got the whole map. And I felt like he was hunting down all the Builder Scarabs, which was pretty good actually. He went into his base, he's tried to win in his base. This was probably his plan with this this choice of this specific map. I personally think that if you know this map is very possible to just get rushed on, maybe Forgotten don't have a lot of experience with it, but this situation here, you should probably get a turret. Just build a turret, mate, because just like last game, I don't think you'll get away with just like, I don't know, maybe you can place a turret right here and it will actually cover this whole area, this entrance, and cover this. But yeah, he got shocked. He lost too many scarabs. He went 6 generators. Yeah, I think he realized too late and overestimated his power, and I think Pyro just punished him for it. Oh wow, he was getting a 3rd Space Marine squad. Okay, so Pyro, bit of a cheesy way of playing, but I loved it actually. Like, it was smart. He had a plan. This mistake was a little bit questionable, but like, we all... Okay, sorry. Most of us make these kinds of mistakes. He didn't build this either, but I'm fine with that. He just put a lot of resources into getting Space Marine squads and just destroying Forgotten, which was respectable played by him. So, okay, great. So we actually have a best of 3. I didn't expect it to happen in this way, but we're gonna go to game 3 then. Okay, see you guys. Maybe, because I forgot about it, maybe we should talk a little bit about the stats. So, Pyroman absolutely destroyed Forgotten. The kill to death ratio here is just ridiculous. His army size was bigger. Resources. Yeah, it's always hard to compare these two, but I would say that the funny part about these resources here is that, at least according to the calculations of the game, Forgotten actually did better. Which doesn't surprise me that much, actually, thinking about it, because Forgotten did go full economy without doing anything special with turrets and stuff. So, yeah, I think that this potentially was a problem for him. Space Marines also made some economy mistakes, not finishing the listening post. So, you could argue that he also went full army instead of, like, building listening posts at one of the points. So this actually makes sense in hindsight. Technology, who gives a damn? Let's just go for the next game, guys. Okay, so game 3 is going to be on Tranquility's End. And this makes sense that Forgotten chose this map. This map is... yeah, let's just call it Necron Heaven, due to a lot of the negative cover. So, Necrons are going to love this. Good choice by Forgotten. Speaking of Forgotten, he is playing on the bottom side right now. Still playing as Necrons, obviously. He opens up 3 Scarabs. And he is now getting, as of now at least, 2 Plasma Generators. He is capping this one over here. I am not a Necron main, but I am not sure if this is normal. We'll see, but let's see what Pyroman here does. Okay, so same opening, 4 scouts, and
for duty.
Getting these 2 scouts just to capture. So he's rushing here. He has done this every single game, but here I think it kind of makes sense. Let's see what he does here. He can... okay, he was about to decap that one. Let's see what he does here. The Necron warriors can't defend over here and here, so he can try and do that. The reason why I'm usually not a fan of this kind of rush is because, especially on a map like this, you can try and capture these sides instead. But you can see that it actually at least does something for Pyro, because the scouts are the fastest tier 0.5, I would just call it, like first hero, or first unit.
In the name of the Emperor.
Whatever, tier 1, the absolute capper units. They are the fastest in the game, even faster than Scarabs. And that means they are way faster than Necron warriors, so they can run around here and do some harassment here. He's not doing too much, to be honest. Because Forgotten at least is still building the fundamentals of his plasma generators here. He at least is getting the most important things, and he's also getting his Necron warriors. Looking at Pyro right now, he is getting the map, and he's finishing off these listening posts. I don't like that he gets a servitor this late, because it means that they can't build these fast enough. But I guess he has to do that because he's reinforcing so hard on these scouts. But with all due respect, I felt like he didn't do much over here. Necrons is still completely fine, and he already got all his Scarabs up again. So, but now he's doing what I hoped he would have done early on. Try and capture these points. We'll see. Force Commander out.
Position secure.
And he's going in. Super tanky hero, obviously. He stunned this Necron warrior here. But even his range damage is real good. Okay, he finished off that one. Good. Forgotten still getting generators. He is approaching his 7th generator here. So just chilling as of now.
Position secure.
Space Marine squad out now. Already getting the 2nd. I think this way that Pyro is playing is, for what it is at least, really good. So as much as I don't like over-reinforcing scouts too much early and then not giving the Servitor and all that, at least like I can see the point behind it. And he is capturing the map. He's building a listening post over here. So this looks really good for him in terms of map control.
Area secure.
However, his army might not be the strongest for now, because now we have the Necron Lord and we got 2 Necron Warriors. We'll see. Got a big fight here. We are not in the negative cover right now, so Space Marines staying here on the tight spots here, so they won't be in the negative cover. This looks really bad for Necrons. I think that he's completely overextending here, to be honest. Where's the Necron Lord? Oh, he's over here. Okay, killed. He wiped the scout here. Really good. Okay, he teleports out. So now he's attacking this side, but losing this side.
Victory countdown has begun.
At least he has 80 to 30, which is a decent economy, and he has he's getting the Necron 1 upgrade, Necron Warrior upgrade. So at least he's closing in on. He has the most important things, but now Space Marines are coming in here. I would go for the generators. So forcing these to not destroying the listening post, I would definitely go for the generators here. Ooh. Yeah. I think Pyro should definitely go for the generators, but yeah, whatever. Now we have a big blast here. Oh my god. He's killing a lot of units, but I think getting the generators would always be better. Okay. Necrons are counterattacking right now. Space Marines 85 to 20. And he has the armory, and he's going tier 2. Okay, really great. This looks like a relatively normal game in this matchup, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, Forgotten still came out of this without losing something completely detrimental. He did lose a lot of Necron Warriors here and here. Now he's lost this position, but he regained this. So both players playing relatively good, I would say. Oh, this is bad for Pyro, losing this position here. However, he's getting Bionics, and he's getting grenades really, really good in this matchup. You need it especially against the flank ones, because when you hit them with the grenades, you stun their units as they approach your Space Marine squad. However, he's losing this position. We are getting Assault Marines as well. I like the Assault Marines in this matchup. I don't know if it's the best, but they're pretty good at attacking the Necron Warriors and running them down. Getting some optics. Now this increases the ranged damage for Space Marines. All their ranged units, I think, or at least infantry. Now the Assault Marines are coming in here, and they should not be focusing the flayed ones. They'll lose that fight. They should focus the Necron Warriors. I think Forgotten has played this very well. He counterattacked really well on these sides. He's also regained this position. If you see the economy, 80 to 30 for Pyroman. He does not have strong enough economy to sustain this, in my opinion. He has, again, too much power. But he's not losing... Okay. He's not losing these guys too much. However, his... Oh my... Ooh, this is really, really bad for Pyro right now. Ooh, can he get the... Bionics, level 2 upgrade would be really, really good. He's also getting the Chaplain, really good unit in this matchup. Well, just in general, a really good unit. he won't be able to finish this. Oh my god. And he didn't cancel the bionics, that's bad. Always cancel if you... Okay, I'm shocked. I didn't see the timer here. Yeah, I was about to say always always cancel your upgrades. Oh, Pyro, you did so well in certain cases and then you just lost it. I think his attacks here wasn't strong enough, and he wasn't going for the heart. He was like, that's like punching someone in, you know, on the arm or the legs or something. You should go for the head, right? Always go for the head. So he's killing a lot of Necron warriors here and there, but it's not really enough. A lot of people will say those are free. Yeah, not exactly right, but the most important thing you should say is focus on these plasma generators. Just getting one of these is like really detrimental. I know that Forgotten was defending a little bit, but if you actually look at it, it was only a Necron Lord and then sometimes a squad of 3 Necron warriors would get out here. But if you just focus the plasma generator, you can definitely force the Necron warrior army here back, and that means that they won't go up here and do what they did later on. So when you attack Necrons, just go for their plasma generators. Well, I guess as a rule of thumb, go for their generators, because they are very important. That's like, yeah, I don't know exactly what to compare it with, but it's really detrimental for them to lose just even one generator is really detrimental. Yeah, Pyro, I felt like the Assault Marines is a little funny, maybe a little weird. I would just get Sacred Artifact and then get Grey Knights. I know the Assault Marines is like decent, but I would probably not get them in the situation he's getting them. So instead of investing in that, I would probably just get a Sacred Artifact and Grey Knights. However, he did play the game relatively well. He did take the whole map and then try to harass Necrons on the same time. The problem is the harassment that he did was really not effective. And yeah, so he lost. Obviously, there's also the other side of the coin. Forgotten really played well. He really used the fact that he could just, you know, counterattack. He saw that the attack that was over here, he could actually handle it. And therefore he just saw his opportunity to retake this position here, which is really bad for Space Marines. So yeah, I think Forgotten played the map really well, and he kept his cool while being attacked several times. So that was well played. So the good Forgotten, he moves on. Let's talk about the stats. So if we look at military, we see that Forgotten, he obviously lost more, but killed more. This makes sense, because that's how this matchup goes anyway. However, it doesn't really do a difference if Pyroman's economy is getting destroyed. He was even behind in economy here. It's getting destroyed regardless of him capturing pretty much the whole map. And it just makes it so when you see Forgotten just reinforcing 24/7 and going into the face of Space Marines, and Space Marines not being able to sustain the losses that he had, then yeah, it doesn't matter if you are killing a lot of units, because those units, when they get out of the base, is literally free. The Necron warriors. But yeah, I just well played by Forgotten. He moves on. I am going to be very excited for Forgotten, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how he does and how he moves on in the tournament. Pyroman, he's not out of this tournament. I will just remind people of that. He's going down in the losers brackets. We'll see how he plays down there. But yeah, let's move on to the other game. Let's see what the other game is. Okay, so for this round we have Nameless versus Kunashuk, playing for BAD or Bad. I'm not going to be able to be respectful about how you pronounce this one, so I'm just gonna call him Cool, which is probably just as horrible, but I'll try my best. He's playing Imperial Guard. He opens up with 2 Guardsmen and a Tech Priest. Obviously builds the infantry command a little bit outside of his base, so he can defend this position. It's also a bunker. A really good bunker building, so it's good that he puts it outside here. And he's getting a plasma generator. This is what I would probably consider a standard build order for Imperial Guard. Usually they can also go 2 Imperial Guards, or 3, sorry. Which is also really good. That's for capturing the map even faster. And then being aggressive and attacking the opponent. You usually do it on bigger maps, or if you want to play more aggressive, I think. But he only has 2 this time. Obviously getting the command squad. And then he probably goes Priest. Yeah, he goes Priest. And he'll probably get, if he goes complete full standard, he'll get a Commissar after this generator, I think. Or at least soon after this generator, he'll get a Commissar. Yeah, so that's cool. And on the bottom side, we have Nameless. I think I remember Nameless. He's a pretty good Sisters player. He is, well, starting in the bottom side. It looks like he opened Standard. Like complete classic. So that's Battle Sister squad. And getting the Canoness. And getting another Battle Sister squad. So probably going for some Flamers. He also has the generator. And I am pretty convinced he went 2 missionaries. Okay, great. Already upgrading this with the Holy Icon. Great. So let's see how this one. I've actually heard that this this matchup is actually slightly favored towards Sisters, and I still am not completely sure why. But yeah, we'll see. So the command squad, really good. One of the reasons why you go for the priest is because he increases the HP of a whole squad and he increases the movement speed. So this squad can be very, very annoying. Let's see, did he go a Commissar? Yeah, he got the Commissar here. So he went complete standard. And he's capturing the whole map right now. He is idling with this. Okay, and also reinforcing a lot here. I don't know if this is necessary. He put it completely on Overwatch. That's interesting. What's his economy? Okay, interesting. He's probably going in here.
Victory! We did it,
Let's see here. So the command squad probably didn't do too much here. Oh, my bad. It actually kills a couple of builders. So I should probably not speak too much. It actually did some noise over there. Really well played. The Psyker can have like a nasty ability to kill builders. So that's pretty good. Missionary getting caught out here. However, the Missionary did get this point, but it's probably getting decapped over here now. Okay, so we have a fight here. Let's see. The Missionary is still alive, using his healing ability, healing the whole squad, including himself. And the Canoness is going in as well. I think Sisters will actually win this. Yeah. The Guardsmen are not that strong if they don't have the weapons. Well, to be fair, they're also cheap. Only 20. But, yeah. Still not making them too strong.
Victory is assured.
Nameless is really good at taking the whole map right now. He's also getting a second generator.
Time for payback.
Has a really good economy, 110 to 10. And getting another generator, this looks like he wants to go tier 2 and then get some Celestians, I would probably imagine. He didn't go for the Pristine Sanctuary, so he's not going for Flamers, at least as of now. As a Pristine Sanctuary is their version of Armory. Nope, he's going tier 2. Okay, relatively early, but some Sisters players do that, so it's not completely uncommon at all, in fact. But IG is doing the same. Also pretty early, I would say, but it's not completely uncommon for a race like IG either. Especially not when you start a generator. You can usually get tier 2 a little bit earlier. Let's see, now we got a fight over here. Will the missionary die? Most certainly. However, the healing is doing... I don't know if he had to run this whole way. Yeah, at least I saw the idea of it. Okay, so good. He caught out a missionary. Missionaries are pretty good because they'll also attach to squads and do some healing, so they aren't just like a throwaway squad, a throwaway unit. And they are also helping out with like capturing the map sometimes here and there. So it's not completely useless to have a missionary at all, actually.
By the Emperor,
We do have an armory I see here. Where is it? Am I blind? Oh, it's here. So he has the tactical control really good. The grenades are super powerful against Battle Sisters.
5 minutes until
And
hold victory.
going for optics, this increases the range and some of the damage. It doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure it actually increases damage. I'm not sure actually, but it increases the range for the weapons of the guardsmen, so that's pretty good. Really good upgrade. 110 to 40 for Kuo, and he's also increasing the damage done by weapon specializations. Maybe that is the upgrade that increases the damage of special weapons. Okay, so now we got some flaming grenades. We got some long-range flamers. This is an upgrade from the Armory of Sisters. Ooh, the command squad was almost wiped there.
4 minutes until taken hold.
Okay, so Sisters is really banging here. 116 to 40. Have the Holy whatever, I'm not gonna say that because I suck at English right now. But he's going for the Confessor, and he's getting the Crack Knights, having the Celestians. Looks really good for Sisters right now, I will say that. Already has a Celestian squad over here. Really good. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, this looks bad for Kuo. I got another engagement in here. I don't think you're gonna make it, Kuo. I will say that. I'm not thinking you're gonna make this. Oh. So much damage right now. As soon as he A clicks here, he's gonna kill all these units. Yeah, should have probably done it a little early, I think. Now destroying the listing post here. A lot of damage by the Sister Squad. Really well played, I will say. Oh, can he get the armory? That would be detrimental for IG. He's sacrificing some... okay. He's really going in here, I will say that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Really well played by Nameless. I definitely think so. You see here how Kuo was actually really behind right now in economy now. 80 plus 40. And then 104 to 50. Really, really behind. A priest getting in here, he also actually did some damage over here, so that's really good actually. Good counterattack by Kuo. Dev called Assassin really good against commanders, so that is his answer. That is Nameless's answer to these priests. So okay, so Kuo is not completely out of this, but it looks really bad for him. 74 to 40 versus 112 to 60, and he's losing his armory here. Yeah, this might actually be over, I'm not gonna lie. He has no army either. He lost pretty much his whole army. Okay, forget what I said, he's actually out of this.
5 minutes until take and hold victory.
Okay, Guardsman dead. Kuo just instantly said GG. It was pretty obvious that he was done. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So obviously I don't know much about sisters compared to a lot of other races, but I would say that there's a lot of like detrimental mistakes that I think IG made. Like going all in to get this critical location, I felt like was very greedy. And then having a whole sister army just running him down. I think that he could potentially kill even more by just A-clicking. So all your units will stand still and just like kill them with full accuracy. Instead of running them all the way down here. But it made sense, like he was already getting for these buildings over here. What else? Yeah, just really, oh, he was already like looking for tier 3 here. But getting the Holy Reliquary, yeah, I tried my best, guys. And then getting the Confessor, really good. Getting some upgrades here and there for his sisters. I guess just as soon as the Celestians comes out, it's really hard for IG to do anything because they are just so good against vehicles, but they are also really good against the other infantry. And yeah, I do think that this sister army is really hard to stop for IG. I think he just lost too many guardsmen just in general. Got run down here. Yeah, should have probably attacked more. I'm not sure actually what he would do. So I'm not gonna claim to be an expert, but yeah, well played by Nameless. Really well played actually. Yeah, let's see if he survives game 2, Kuo, or if Nameless is also going to drop him in the second game. We'll see. I'll just look into stats real quick. So for stats, makes sense. Nameless killed more and lost less. Absolutely destroyed him, even in resources. So it was actually on pretty much every stat that Nameless won. So, and technology, yeah, there you go. Let's move on to game 2. Okay, this is very interesting. I can't really understand why we're playing this map, but we are. So this game, Kuo starts on the left side and he goes for 3 guardsmen now. Okay, so this is the remastered version, I think. It looks remastered. So this map is Bloody Hell.
Present and accounted for.
And yeah, he actually has, I think the original actually only had 3 points on each side. But in this one he has 4, so that's pretty good. This used to be a classic Necron map. But even though he only has so-called 4 points, looks like he's actually still only going... He's only going 2... Yeah, okay, so he's... I thought he was going 3, but he's going 2 Imperial Guardsman squads. And so he's basically doing the opening that he did the last time. Getting the generator here. So, okay, good. let's see how Kuo does here. So on the right side, we got Sisters. Okay, and Sisters went for Pristine Sanctuary and is now going for Seraphim Squad. This is a very, very, very strong unit. Super mobile, very accurate, even while moving. But he doesn't do the complete aggro version where you just go 2 Seraphim Squads and then you delete your Pristine Sanctuary. Nope, he just starts Seraphim Squad, so we'll see if they can do some stuff here. Jumping in here, see if he can get the builder. Really nice if he gets it.
I have made it holy ground.
The Tech Priest has commander armor, so it's pretty tanky, I would say. Now we can get over here, do some harass.
From the lighting and the tempest, Emperor
he doesn't realize that. It's probably a little too late that he realizes this.
Prepared to serve.
Okay, so on the other side we got the command squad here. And trying to do some harass here. I don't know if he killed anything, doesn't look like it. No, he didn't kill Builder yet. So now he's just hunting the Battle Sister squads. Meanwhile, the Seraphims are trying to deny IG of this position here. Okay. Okay, it's actually finished. It was a visual bug.
I serve the sisterhood.
So the Seraphims haven't really denied anything as of now. But on the other side, the same could be said for IG. Okay, so going for the generator right now. As far as I understand, this is, as soon as this generator is built, we get some upgrades for the Battle Sisters. Or he could be focusing on getting to T2. We'll see. Okay, so this is light cover. How? So we got the relic secured over here, and IG does not have his relic right now.
As you wish, so shall it be done.
So, but he has like a decent economy, or he's getting a decent economy. He's upgrading 2 points here, and he's getting another plasma generator. So he's a bit behind in map control, now getting this heavy bolter turret to see if he can secure this position. Meanwhile, looks like Nameless is actually very comfortable right now in this one. He's getting this Inferno pistol. That's what it's called. It helps all the leaders, including the Canoness, obviously, to get a strong flamer pistol. Oh, the Seraphim should disengage here. Getting the Canoness now. Okay, so it looks like he's going for full flamers here. Doing a counterattack here. Doing some healing while hiding in the heavy cover. Okay, great. This is gonna take a while, but he'll get down this listening post without losing too much. But here comes the builder and tries to repair it. Meanwhile, on this side, there's some harassment. So they're harassing on both sides.
Praised be the Emperor for giving us this.
Okay. Nameless answers this one. Good. Now the Infernal Pistol are doing some work. IG's going down in a light cover.
We command dread and awe.
Losing a lot of Seraphims here, I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look good for Nameless. Too much at least. However, it looks like he's getting this one. But he's losing a few Battle Sisters here. Doing some damage on the Tech Priest. The Servitor is probably dying here, yeah. but he's going tier 2. And so is IG. IG is 92 to 20. And closing in on tier 2. He got this position, that's good. Meanwhile, Sister's a little bit ahead in tech, a little bit. But he's losing this position as well. So they're really just counterpunching each other. He's only 85 to 20. Oh, yeah, okay, so almost the same economy.
Victory countdown has begun.
However, the critical locations are in Nameless's favor, so he's a little bit ahead in requisition income. Let's see what Nameless is going to do from here. I think he's waiting for some of his upgrades to come in, or to get some Celestians before he go in and fight the IG players, or the IG player. However, IG doesn't have any real upgrades because he doesn't have his tactical control yet. He's getting it now.
Celestial squad, ready for battle.
IG a little bit ahead in economy. That's because he upgraded some of his points.
6 minutes until
A lot of his points actually. Meanwhile, Sisters didn't do that. Now Sisters are going in. They have some Celestians here. They have some upgrades. They're probably going to decap this point. Okay, so this game looks relatively even actually. Now getting the mechanized command. And we're getting some plasma guns. Okay, nice. Really nice. Wow. Okay, so Nameless, he's not having any of it. Is he using the ability? Good, nice. So he cancelled it. Cool cancelled it because this ability that the Servitor has will destroy that for sure. Nameless is going in here. We have a huge fight here. Command squad can tie this up. Looks like he doesn't do it. Oh, that's because of the channeling ability here. Okay. You should go over here with the tech priest and repair this, I think. A lot of firepower from Sisters. Kuo is hitting back. Okay, great. The plasma guns are really doing work here. Ooh, a lot of Sisters died here in the end. This game is a very nice back and forth. Still having this position. Looks like he finished it, yeah. So, Nameless has 92 to 20 economy. Meanwhile, IG has 86 to 40. So, ahead in power, but a little bit behind in requisition.
4 minutes.
Now he builds his heavy weapon team. He can probably get a laser gun, and this will be even more effective, but he already got some priest. Yeah. Cool, will need some transports here.
You have chosen wisely.
Really nice that he's attacking this side 24/7 so he can try and deny Sisters all the time. And then also denying this one. However, he doesn't have any units to decap this one right now because priest can't decap.
Wisely. Let me inspire our men. You have chosen wisely.
Really doing work on both sides actually. A lot of damage is happening here. Celestians are going in and tying up because the guardsmen are not good melee.
3 minutes.
And they can't use their specialized weapons when they are in melee, right? So that was good. Both are this is a bloodbath. Like this, just in general, is just one big like, what's it called? Cemetery? One big graveyard or whatever it's called. That's what this is. This is an absolute bloodbath. Rest in peace to all these guys. See if Celestians can get out of here. They're getting outranged because of some of the upgrades that the Guardsman has. Now we're getting the Confessor though, because we have this holy relic. Oh my god, I just suck at this. So we're getting an upgrade that I think this is the stun. Yeah, this is the stun from the Confessor. He's probably going to use it as soon as it finishes.
2 minutes until taking
victory. The Wrath of the Emperor, I think it's called. Just getting a huge wipe here. That was not good for Kuo. He's getting the Basilisk though. A little bit in a weird position, I will say. Ooh, this is Sister's moment to see if they can get Kuo out of here. Oh, the command squad. Oh, it didn't get in the mechanized command. So he lost his command squad right there. Oh, this doesn't look good. Did they just one-shot this mechanized command almost? Wow. Kuo is still in this game, but he's losing all of these generators. So yeah, you could say in hindsight they should have been here instead, but yeah, he chose to place them here. Celestians getting down in negative cover, taking a lot of damage here. This is really well played by Nameless. I really like the way that he's playing. He's really good at like fighting a lot of correct places, like finding this IG player and some of his units being out of position and then killing them. That was really great. And then he saw his moment of an opportunity to go in here, and then he killed the command squad. So he's really they're doing a lot of back and forths. Like if this was a boxing match, both of them are really fighting back and forth, but Sisters are just doing a bit more of a bunch of haymakers. Okay, yeah, this is GG. Oh, before, let's just see what the economy is right now. So we can see here that Kuo's economy, even though he actually had the global here for requisition, he is not surviving this. So yeah, compared to Sisters, 140 to 30. So obviously this was GG. Yeah, this was a really cool game. I love the fighting down here. There are bodies everywhere. This was an absolute bloodbath. I think Nameless played the map a little bit better. Got these critical locations and never truly lost them. Except for this area. And even though they both counterattacked here, one actually got a listening post where the others didn't. And then the few moments where IG was actually looking pretty good, Nameless just found moments of weakness from Kuo, killed this, wiped this whole squad, and then later on attacking here because now he sees his opportunity. And yeah, also killed the command squad. That was when I knew that this was probably completely over. Also getting the commander upgrade here, getting another Celestian squad. His economy was looking better and better with time. So I absolutely loved this game. Really well played by Nameless. He moves on to the next round. And yeah, respect for that. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked this first video. This was my first cast. Let's just end it with some stats, shall we? So, Kuo, let's just look at it, right? So Kuo, in theory, right, he had more units killed and he lost a little bit less. So that that tells me that he did some pretty good things. And overall, he was actually pretty good when fighting back and forth. However, the moments that Nameless was killing some folks was really, really detrimental towards Kuo. So this just speaks to what I talked about, that Nameless just found his small opportunities here and there, and he just had moments where Kuo looked not that great, and then killed him. Obviously, the resources are pretty close, I would say, or at least it looks like it. It's actually funny that the guy who lost, and this just speaks to me why stats aren't always the best. Total scores was actually better for Kuo. However, it doesn't matter when you watch the game and you could see that there were certain decision-making mistakes that lost him the game. So yeah, really well played actually by both, I felt like. I liked Nameless the way he played, but I think Kuo can do some stuff when he gets down in the loser's bracket. I don't think he's out of this at all, and I have a feeling that Nameless is just really, really good. Okay guys, so this was the first video, this was the first part of this cast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my first cast. I realized there's a bunch of mistakes. There are a lot of things that I need to work on, and I also realized that there are probably some sounding issues here and there, and yeah, I hope I can do better for the upcoming videos. I really want to finish this tournament, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as possible. I am talking too much. Let's get to the next video after this one. Enjoy. Peace.